Okay, well, I grew up on a farm in Michigan. Worked hard, up at 4 in the morning. School was second, farm was first. That was about it. Farm life, never left the county.
We met in Norfolk, Virginia, and we were both military, so we met in a snack bar on the Marine Corps base. That was in 1961.
I was 5 years old probably. I wanted to be in the infantry, and that's exactly where I went. I went to the Marine Corps when I got out of school and was an infantryman. The biggest impact of anyone that died, I was a platoon commander in Vietnam, so I always had roughly 42 people in my platoon, so anytime we lost somebody, of course, it affected me. I did know a man, another platoon commander, who was a drill instructor with me at Parris Island, that arrived in Vietnam at the same time I did, and we both were in the same unit, and he died about 2 feet from me. I was the last person he saw alive, and I was pretty close with him.
I think the hardest thing was waiting for mail and money. Money was the biggest issue because there just wasn't any. Bob was in Vietnam twice, and the second time he went, our little boy was probably 2 weeks old. He got permission to stay until he was born. And again, everything fell on the shoulders of the wife.
No, I didn't because, and believe me, I was homesick when I went in the military. Anyone who goes in and says they're not, as I said earlier, I'd never even been out of my county in Michigan, let alone the state of Michigan. When I went to boot camp, I went to California, and I was, for a good 2 weeks, I was homesick. Going to Vietnam, I was already married and had kids, and of course you miss them, but you're not going to be homesick as you used to be in a way. I could go into a lot of my, the war being near the end of my career was overshadows everything else, and it's hard to remember some of the things. I did do 2 years of on the drill field at Parris Island as a drill instructor, so I've seen Marines, people made into Marines from 2 different perspectives.